You're listening to the Positively Delighted Show, episode number 1. Welcome to the Positively Delighted Show. I'm your host, Kelsey Henry, and in this podcast, we'll be creating a positive mindset through inspirational interviews, music, stories, and exercises for building happy habits. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here for the first ever episode of the Positively Delighted Show. I am so happy that you are here. In this first episode, I wanted to share with you my own personal journey to the Positively Delighted mindset, my hopes for you with this podcast, and what you can expect from future episodes. First off, let me introduce myself. My name is Kelsey, and at the time of this recording, I am 24 years old. I have been a singer-songwriter for over 10 years, and I am very passionate about my interests, which include studying personal growth, traveling to new places, and smiling, because smiling is my favorite. I know this sounds super corny, but for me it's really true, because for years during my childhood, smiling was not something I wanted to do. In fact, it was the last thing I wanted to do. And my search for happiness and personal growth came out of a desire to improve the love and confidence I had for myself. I remember sitting at the dentist's office when I was 8 years old and hearing him say that I was missing 2 adult teeth and someday I would need dental implants. I really don't know how much I comprehended of what that would mean for my life. I certainly didn't know it would take 13 years, 5 dentists, 3 surgeries, and thousands of dollars to fix something that just seems so simple. I also remember 2 years later when I went to a different dentist to have my last 2 baby teeth removed. I knew it was waiting for me then. I knew it was on the other end of that appointment. A big toothless grin that I would have to look at for the next few years. Those preteen years were definitely not my most confident, but at least you can expect those to be your awkward years anyways. The best thing that happened during this time was that my parents decided that we would sell everything and move into an RV full-time to travel. Though I was a moody preteen and didn't quite appreciate this cool opportunity at the time, being road schooled meant that I wouldn't have to go to school every day and see other kids, so I was definitely on board with that. For the first few months of traveling, I really tried to keep to myself and not leave the RV. When I did have to leave the RV, I tried my hardest not to open my mouth or show my face. Then everything changed when I was 12 and I saw the movie The Secret. I admit that I didn't fully understand how the law of attraction worked at the time, as I tried to manifest that my missing teeth would just suddenly appear. This didn't happen, but within a year, I received my first fake teeth when I got braces, and I was able to smile and feel good about it for the first time in years. Watching The Secret sparked a passion in me for learning about personal growth and the power of my own thoughts. Over the years, I was able to create a positive mindset and improve my self-confidence. Our travel lifestyle made me brave, and my new smile made me feel strong. Yet, every few months or years, I would have some new dental appliance that needed to be changed or some other reason to take my fake teeth out. It felt like I was back at the beginning again. Everything about it felt wrong. I couldn't talk normally. I couldn't sing. Singing is how I best express myself. And I know that is why my parents put so much time and money into the best dental appliances dentistry could create. When I was 21, I finally had my dental implant surgery. All of the dentists and appliances and surgeries led up to this point. As much as I wanted to have the surgery, I was terrified. Terrified of the surgery itself, obviously, like needles and drills and stuff, but more so of the recovery period. Having to live my adult life with the same toothless grin, even temporarily while I healed, was not a fun thought. I knew it would be about 3 months before I recovered enough to have my teeth put back in. And during that time, what would my boyfriend think when he looked at me? What would my friends say? How would I feel when I looked in the mirror? I'd worked so hard all these years to create this happy, confident, and successful life for myself in college. I didn't want the people around me to see this version of myself and my past that I tried so hard to hide. Obviously, I survived and everything was fine. I didn't lose any friends or relationships over looking like a chipmunk the next few weeks. When the swelling finally went down, I still didn't lose any friends. Though I did still talk funny and I had to take a break from performing, I finished this semester of school just like any other. And when the time came, I got my final dental crowns and life moved on. It's been almost 4 years since my implant surgery, and I don't think I've ever smiled so much. I worked really, really hard for this smile, and I plan to use it as much as possible. Many times during this journey, I've thought, other people have gone through the same experience and didn't let it bother them. I shouldn't let this bother me. But it did. It did bother me. Because my smile was important. It was important to me. The way that I felt about myself was important to me. And my smile was a representation of myself that I wanted to display to the world. If I had denied myself those uncomfortable feelings, I wouldn't have gone on the search of personal growth that has led me to the positive mindset that I have today. And a positive mindset is so important because you can't always control the events that happen to you, but you can control your reaction, and you can choose what to do next. This is what I want to give to you with Positively Delighted. I want to give you the emotional tools to overcome any obstacles that may come your way. I want us to be friends with our negative thoughts so we can figure out what they're trying to tell us. I want to give you a positive mindset that will empower you to follow your greatest dreams and to give you the habits to achieve them. To do this, I have lined up some interviews with incredible people that have been teachers in my own life that I feel have powerful messages to share. As music has been a huge passion of mine in my life, I will also be sharing song and story episodes, featuring music that teaches important life lessons, whether that be my own original music or songs from other musicians whose music fits the Positively Delighted message. I will forever be on a journey of personal growth because I know that I can always be better. I hope you will join in on this journey with me so we can all be the best that we can be. If you're ready to get started, please hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode for our first interview.